Are we on? Yes, we are. Hello there. So it's Vivienne here from Karmic Wellbeing in the Highlands of Scotland, still on coronavirus lockdown. So I've decided to make a little series of short videos on mindfulness, and today is Introduction to Mindfulness 4. So you've possibly got here through seeing my other 3 videos, either on YouTube or my coaching page. And if not, you've just stumbled across me, which is completely fine too. So however you got here, hi. So, Introduction to Mindfulness number 1 was about reconnecting to life through mindfulness. Introduction to Mindfulness number 2, that's another short video, was a mindfulness walk with my 2 beautiful doggies. Introduction to Mindfulness 3 was breath work and a short meditation. So today we're going to do Introduction to Mindfulness 4, and that's all about slowing down, and that stimulates your neuroplasticity. So as you're starting to practice mindfulness, you'll realise that in life we can be pretty much on autopilot quite a lot of the time. So this can be called using our fast brain. So they say 95% of the time we're on autopilot. So think about your own lives, whether you're driving about, walking about, doing housework, whatever you're doing, your brain can be elsewhere. So it's basically talking about a shift in the brain to empty your mind. So your mindfulness, emptying the mind of being full, so that you can focus on the task you've got in hand and you can be deliberate and controlled about what you're doing. And it's all related to, getting the full enjoyment of the present moment, enjoying the task that you're doing. So it could be anything. This kind of relates to the number 1 mindfulness, when I was saying try and bring mindfulness into all of your daily tasks. So it could be anything. It could be washing your dishes, just focusing on the dish, washing the dishes, thinking about all the actions you're doing, feeling all the sensations that come up, and just being aware, not with your mind being elsewhere. So you don't want to have your mind full. So you're basically looking at sort of a rewiring of the brain, and not just to go on autopilot through life. So let me see what we've got here. Did we have some exercises on this? No, we basically just want to use your own willpower to slow down, stimulate the neuroplasticity by doing new tasks, controlled and deliberate. So anything new stimulates the neurons and the neuroplasticity. So set yourself some tasks. So to set yourself triggers for your tasks, you can have things like an alarm on your phone. Say you were going to do some yoga, you could leave a yoga mat out so that you'll walk into your yoga mat and say, oh, I was going to do some yoga. Dancing kit, running kit, same sort of scenario, leave it lying about. That could be your trigger. But what you also want to do after a couple of weeks is change your trigger. If you don't change your trigger, it's going to autopilot, it's going to become familiar, it's going to become, oh, you know this, and you'll just end up, by not meaning to, but you will just end up autopiloting it. So if you get a new trigger, say some post-its, write in a calendar, just a new trigger to stimulate the brain, keep the neuroplasticity stimulated, and just a new way to find your tasks. So also, you want to make time to pause. So don't just be rushing about, going from task to task, autopiloting it, thinking in your head, way ahead, I've got this shopping to do, I've got all these tasks to do tomorrow. To focus on what you're actually doing. To feel feel every sensation, and just make that time. Just take a pause, take a deep breath. Say before you answer the phone, get a big breath in, big breath out. Before you, answer your door, before you read a book, before you enter a room, just have a little trigger for yourself to just remind yourself to refocus and rewire and readjust back to the present moment, and you're not just dashing about. Intentional actions are you slowing down. So if you're being intentional, deliberate, controlling your actions, to slow it down and just do your actions in a mindful fashion. So there's no wrong way to do mindfulness. It's not like you must do it this way. It's your way to do it. But, just take that slow down, take that breath, take that time. And rewire your brain today and get some neuroplasticity stimulated. Now that was a mouthful. So I hope to see you next week on Introduction to Mindfulness number 5. And all that remains to say is namaste and have a nice day. Thanks for watching. Bye.